Comment below. I want you to take a guess. What is the number one skill you need to develop to be rich? Now, there's so many skill sets that you need in order to be rich and stay rich. Over the years, I have developed so many skill sets, but I believe there's one skill set that you must master, that you must develop and put some time learning to be rich. Now, at first, let me take you a step back. I thought that skill was people skill. Being able to connect with people, being able to talk to people, being able to resonate with people. I thought that was a skill that I need to master to be rich. And there's some truth to that. But later on, I realized people skill is not quite enough. Let me explain. To me, people skill is making people like you. If you're not careful, it's very easy for you to become a people pleaser, okay? And a people pleaser usually doesn't create a lot of wealth. So when you're connecting with people, when you are wanting to be liked instead of respected, you want people to like you, you want people to not say anything bad about you and things like that, that's people skill, right? You smile, you remember the first name, you be a good listener, and that's good. And a lot of people they're decent at that, but most people actually, they're not very good with people. Especially now with technology, millennials, young people, this is the people, right? The phone. They don't know how to connect with people. They don't know how to talk to people. It's like when you are talking with them, oh yeah, just add me on Facebook or just text me. It's not often now, let's get on a phone call. When you tell them, hey, let's get on a phone, they're like, whoa. What do you mean get on a phone? Like talk to people, like talk, like human being? Yes. Or let's meet. Like meet? Like we can't Facebook this? We can't just like Snapchat this? It's such a real thing. So people, they are not very good with people anymore, right? People skill. But that's not what I'm talking about. The number one skill that you must master to be rich is closing skill. The ability to close. Not just people skill, the ability to connect and make people like you. I'm talking about the ability to influence, persuade, and convince other people to take the action that you want them to take. That's closing. I want you to think about this. Everything and anything that you want in your life that you don't have right now, other people already have them. Resources, capital, context, fulfillment, success, whatever it is that you want, other people already have them. What you need to do is develop the ability to close them, to persuade and influence them, to give that to you. See, wealth is not created. Wealth is transferred. I'll say that again. Wealth is not created. Wealth is transferred. So how do you do that? I want you to think about Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a closer. When he does a presentation, when he does the new announcement of Tesla, guess what? He is closing. There are many forms of closing. You can close one-on-one like this. You can close one-to-many, where it's 1 to 100, 1 to 200, 1 to 1,000. You have closing on camera. You have closing on the phone. It's all closing. You look at Steve Jobs. Remember when he announced the iPhone? Guess what he was doing? He was closing. He is a closer, right? Richard Branson, he is a closer. Bill Gates, he is a closer. All these people. Warren Buffett, he is a closer. If you've ever seen his annual shareholder meetings, guess what he was doing? What he always does, he's closing. He is selling you on the vision of the company. He's reporting to you what he's done in the past. When you are an entrepreneur, guess what? That's what you do. Nothing happens until a sale is made in business. So guess what? You're out there, you are selling your vendors why they should give you better terms. You are selling your employees how they could perform better. You're selling them on the vision where you want to go, where you want to take them to. Guess what? When you are talking to customers, you are selling them why they should buy from you and not buy from somebody else, not buy from your competitors. You're selling all the time. The question is, are you a good closer? That's the problem with most people. They are not good closers. They have this negative association towards selling, towards closing. Like it's like a dirty word. Oh, I don't want to sell people. You're fucking broke. You don't want to sell, you're broke. As an entrepreneur, let me give you a definition. It's not the only definition, but it's the best definition that I've come across. An entrepreneur is a person with a vision who orchestrates other people's time, talents, money, and resources to make his or her vision a reality. Notice, every single one of those things, you got to sell other people. You got to close other people to give that to you. Time, money, resources, capital, all these things, it's all closing. They're all closing. It all comes down to that one skill. The problem is you don't learn this skill in school. You don't learn this skill from your parents. You definitely do not learn this skill from your friends. There aren't that many places that teach this skill. I happen to teach it. If you want to learn more about it, click on the link below. I'm doing a 2-hour special training, a masterclass just on closing. Not just closing, high ticket closing. How do you close products at a premium price? That's what I do. That's what I teach. That's what I'm known for. So click the link below. Doesn't matter if you join the free class or not, knowing that if you struggle financially, you need to master your closing skill. You will not be financially successful if you don't know how to close, if you're not a closer. Until next time, I'll see you in my belly.